What's going on, guys? Wanted to make a real quick shop tip video for you on a tip that I recently learned myself. Figured I'd go ahead and pass it along, and that's how to find center on a circular workpiece on your milling machine. And this is something that a lot of guys would probably use a sweeping indicator of some kind for, maybe a coax indicator. If you're like me and you really don't want to go through the time to set that up and kind of fiddle around left and right with that, I found this technique to be a lot easier and a lot quicker, and theoretically be just as accurate. So I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. Now this does assume that your workpiece is perfectly round, whether you're doing an ID bore or an OD circumference there. Obviously you want your piece to be as close to a perfect circle as possible. Since I just recently turned this down on my lathe, I know that this is relatively perfect as far as circles go, and that this ID is centered on the circle as well. Now you could do the OD, you could do the ID. Both techniques are basically the same. You're just measuring either inside or outside, depending. And this will work for small pieces, large pieces, really just limited probably to the size edge finder you want and how much run out you got on your table, in, out, left, and right, that you can access those edges. So instead of rambling on too much more, let me just show you, and this should make a little bit more sense as we go here. Now I'm going to kind of eyeball center here, although I know I'm going to be off just a little bit. You really don't have to be perfect on this first touch off. Again, assuming a perfect circle, you're still going to be able to split down the middle, and then you will be kind of on your center axes, when you go front to back, or whichever one you didn't start on. So we're going to go ahead and start on the X and do the left side here. Try to work around my tripod. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you what we're doing here. I'm going to go ahead and zero that. That's my left side x-axis reading. Now we're going to go across to the right side. And we're going to take half of that and find the true center. So now we're zeroed, theoretically, left to right. We'll go ahead and go back down to here. And we're going to do the same thing. Let's go to the top. Hit 0, and then the bottom. I'll take half of that. And now we'll hit 0 on our y-axis. And now theoretically we should be pretty much dead center within a tenth or so on our inner bore. Now to kind of prove that to you, I've got a little stub shaft, the exact diameter of this bore, and well, grab the right one here. a collet. So we'll chuck that up in our spindle. And if we are in fact center within a tenth or so, then we will slide right down into the center bore. So, moment of truth. And as you can see, that's dead on right there. So hopefully that helps you guys as much as it did me. It's a real simple trick using just real simple tools. I know coax indicators can get a little finicky and they're expensive to begin with. This was using a cheap import edge finder. I think I paid less than $20 for. And you know, my cheap Chinese DRO here. And as you can see, first try, that's the first time I've ever really done that. It worked like a charm, and we're centered up, reference to 0, right in the center of our work, ready to do whatever we need, whether it's a bolt hole pattern, or in this case I'll be milling some pockets on the side to pry some magnetized plates off. You know, we're good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed the tip. If you got any of your own, by all means list them or link them in the comments below. Appreciate any feedback you got, and we'll see you on the next one.